All focuses on teachers and education and stuff like
Correct.
that. But I mean, you guys are a part of this too. I mean, you guys had members up here on Monday. Have you had members up here each day?
Yes, so what we've started doing is focusing in the areas outside Oklahoma City. Like we've had a rally in Norman, Tulsa yesterday. We've had them in Podo, Idabel, and McAllister. So we're trying to focus there because there's so many educators up here. We kind of get lost in the.
Yeah. And so your focus right now is you're looking for the state employee pay raise. I mean, teachers are looking for education funding, and they're not really getting anywhere much with that. I mean, what kind of progress do you feel like you guys are making?
One thing we're looking at is we've had agencies who've been cut 40% over the last decade. So we're trying to also talk about, hey, we need to start restoring those cuts to those agencies like DOC, DHS, veterans, mental health, and also to try to do a 3-year pay plan for us. And they funded the first one on House Bill 1024, but we'd asked for $211 million over a 3-year period. So we'd like to have that language in a bill so that shows that their intent is to fund a long-range pay plan.
Any worry that if there is more funding that's put towards education, that somehow that would cost state agencies?
There's always that worry. I mean, because there's just a limited amount of resources to go around. So, hopefully they'll look at the capital gains tax. That's a significant impact. The ball and dice, I'm not sure what the Senate's going to do with that. Hopefully they won't repeal the hotel tax. I mean, it's still sitting in the Senate, so we still have some options. But, the main thing is people have to understand this. We did not get here overnight. So we've got to be patient. We are seeing some good movement, but we still have to have some long-range plans going forward, whether it's pay raises or funding state services and the core services.
In some ways, I mean, what the success of the teachers will impact you guys, and for a variety of reasons, like you just mentioned. But it also kind of, right now they're the image for a lot of Oklahomans across the state that are seeing this, and sometimes people look at teachers and correctional workers and troopers. I mean, all is the same. I mean, they're state, the state employees
Right.
in a way. I mean, what do you feel like the image is right now going out to Oklahoma? I mean, do you feel like Oklahoma is kind of largely in support of this effort and in support of state employees? I mean, kind of how do you feel like what's your perspective?
I mean, it seems pretty supportive. I mean, you wouldn't have this many people out here. I think it's very supportive. Where does that support stop? I don't know. There's probably going to be a tipping point at some point in time where people want their kids back in school. But for us, it's a long-term issue. Our issue is we can't shut down correctional facilities and bring everybody up, and that's kind of where we have our issues, because we're not going to do that. We can't shut down correctional facilities, veteran centers, and I just want people to understand, we touch everyone's life. State employees touches everyone's life every day. I don't care who you are, whether it's roads and bridges, whether it's clean drinking water, clean restaurants to eat in. So that's kind of where we're at. So we hope people have a good public image of public employees, because we're there to serve the citizens of Oklahoma.
Yeah. Any idea on kind of how long this might continue, just from kind of your vantage point? Or?
I don't know. I mean, I've heard they'll be back next week. I guess a lot of it depends on what the Senate and the House does either today or tomorrow, because I understand the Senate and the House will be back in session tomorrow. So I'm not sure where this ends.
Yeah. Thanks, Zearley. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Man.
Thank you.